KSM Show.
Let me tell you, I'm very, very excited, you know. And now, you know how the Bible says that in the end times, there are certain things that you know that the end times are close. I also told you guys that when my retirement is getting close, you see a few things, a few signs. Say, KSM, or you retire. And one of the signs that I thought was very, very important for you to know is, I said, anytime I get to interview VVIP, I'm ready for retirement, man. Show some love, man. So it is my pleasure today to tell you that finally I have the boys in the house, man. Put your hands together for VVIP. But let me introduce them one by one. The first one coming up. Show some love for Z. Hey, there we go. There we go. There. All right. Coming right up to Z. This man, there we go way back home. The body. The one I was doing the TJF, he was on, but on my KSM show, so that. Oh, please, you can, please, yeah. Put your hands together, show some love for the godfather and founder of rap in Ghana, Reggie Rockstar! Reggie! All right. And finally, man, when we talk about VVIP, they come in a trinity. Let's talk about the third part of the trinity. Put your hands together, show some love for Prodigal! There you go. All right. Oh, man. Show them some one more time. So now I'm close to my retirement. No, I was just waiting for you guys.
And our friends are.
You enjoyed that. I hear you. Put your hands together for that, man. We're going to pause for the course. When we come back, man, VVIP in the house. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Oluman Bookie will be right back.
The KSM Show.
We're back. Guys, it's so good to see you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See you too.
Man.
You too. Looking good on TV. Always. Doing it for TV. Looking good. Always.
Yeah. So I don't know what to start, man. I don't know what to start because you guys, next year you'll be 20 years in the business?
Definitely. Yeah. Next year will be 20 years, exactly. Because I remember when we dropped, actually Reggie, he started long before.
I went to school with Jesus.
When was the first school?
With VIP, we drop our first album in '98, and next year is going to be 2018, so that's exactly 20 years.
20 years. Give it up, man. Give it up. Let me start with you on this question, man. Because Reggie, you've been around, though.
Yeah, I know, right?
Long time.
For Pepsi-Dental Seminar. From my father all the way.
Quick, I mean, how do you stay relevant? Entertainment is like a wheel of fortune, man. Yeah. You're going up and down, or sometimes you go out.
Yeah.
How do you stay relevant in entertainment for?
That's a really good question, and if I tell the public, then they will use it. So you want to pay me for how to stay relevant? www. Stay relevant rockstar. Honestly, to be frank, or to be Reggie, I never planned it. Really? I just stay me.
Oh, okay.
So I don't sit at home thinking, oh, I'm getting outdated. No. Yeah. Actually, it's only when I got older that people pointed out to me that I need to do more. Because I was just being myself.
Wow.
To be sorry, I know my dream and free my mind. And people are like, oh, okay, I like what he said. I like the music he's making. Music is ageless. And say Gianni and say, what's am I saying? You have James Brown, you have Michael Jackson there. It still has the same vibration that you had when you first heard it. So, but I think I'm young at heart. You know, so I would grow a gray beard but still walk like I was 18.
Yeah.
You know, and that's kind of like, but I think that has to do with the kind of music that I'm affiliated with, which is youth oriented. So when you it's not I rarely sit around with my age mates. You know what I mean? I hang with folks that, you know, vibrant, and that's me. My father was very young at heart. So, and I bet me say no, but relevance in I'm planning a
I'm planning a
but see, I'm my dream. I call it.
What to you? Was there any special thing, or you're just being yourself? Did you?
I think I'm just being myself, and what I love the most is the music.
Music,
yeah. You understand? I think that's what keeps me going. You know, every time, you know, you just want to be out there, give the people, you know, what they want, what they need, you know, make the people happy. That's what I'm about. So I have to find a way to keep myself in shape all the time, still healthy, you know, keep doing what I do best. That's it.
What do you do to stay in shape and keep healthy? Any tips? any tips out there?
I want to know. I'm sure he does too.
You have to eat small banku, not too much.
Not too much.
Yeah, nice okra stew. That one, it makes sense a lot. And at the same time, work out, you know, pray to God every day. And, you know, enjoy your life. Be happy.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. Yes.
In heart.
Yes.
Prodigal.
Agwan.
And you, in terms of relevance.
Relevant. It's all about being yourself and do what you do best. Like, believe in what you do and do what you do best. You understand?
But let me ask this. There are people who have been themselves and they fade away so quickly.
Maybe they are not being themselves enough.
They're not?
Yeah,
Really?
you understand? I think being yourself and do what you do best will take you far and stay relevant. And you always have to have this in mind. Don't ever be like you are older than somebody, so you don't want to share one bowl with a person. Exactly. Put yourself down. Age-wise, when somebody's 17, 18, you vibe with a person, keep vibe with a person. But we also get our small inspiration from Reggie. As he said, most of his friends are not his age mates. He go down to the people, and these young ones really understand us. You understand? They understand the whole system that's going on now. How many grown folks that you see that will be on internet 247 doing research about hip life, high life, Afrobeat and all that? They don't pitch it that. It's the youth. And that's our line. Music is our line. So we always have to go with the people that really patronize our music. And that's the youth. Yeah.
So are they your target?
The youth is our target. Anything you do, you have to put the youth
well,
first.
listening people
because
really,
they grow to become you one day. So anything you do, you have to emphasize on the youth. When you grow with the youth, that's when your fan base is huge and big. That's how we started our movement. Yeah.
But if you've been in there for a long time, there have been several generations of different youths.
Different youths, yes. So you need to keep up.
You still keep up?
Yeah,
Yes, you need to, of course, you know, check your audience. You know, in terms of staying relevant, like you said before, you know, you want to be fresh.
Always.
Always. Move with the times. Until you say, well, Kulu, we keep on, and never me jeans out to come out. Yeah. So
Me, R2Gs refuse to grow.
R2Gs, yeah.
And me, I dress like, you know, I like
You want to grow, so you have to catch up with time, you know. You go with the flow. Yeah.
See, what's your real name?
My name is Abdul Hamid Ibrahim.
Abdul Hamid Ibrahim.
Yes.
I see.
That's my name.
Where from the Zeal?
Actually, back then, a lot of people used to call me Lazy, which I never liked that name. I'll be honest. You know, when you're growing up, people give you certain names you don't like, and the more
Where did the name come from? Why Lazy?
Okay, I'll tell you. There's a guy called Anthony. I don't know where he is now. I'm sure he's watching this. I hope so.
Anthony, come on.
He gave me this name on the basketball court where I used to play at Nima, St. Kizito School. Big up my coach, Stone. And that's where we used to play. And this guy, he thought I was lazy. And he keep calling me lazy, blah, blah. You're lazy, give me the ball. And then I was getting angry. Even we actually fought.
Really? Over the name?
Yeah, the name. And then the next thing I know, my coach started calling me that.
Oh.
And everybody start calling. So anytime I come to the court, if my coach is watching, you know, this trouble boy, I fight people because I don't want that name. And then it got to a time when I get home, even my mother called me that name.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, really?
Seriously, I don't know how she got to know that everywhere. So now I can't even run away from the name. You know, so I decided to change the name by spelling it different. Okay. You know,
double Z.
Double Z.
Double Z.
L-A-Z-Z-Y.
Okay.
You still people say lazy.
The funny one is Lazy. I've seen Lazy.
But the reason why I changed the name, I just made up my mind. I was in the U.S. one time. I went to a friend's party. An African-American guy is my friend. He took me to his family party. He's introducing me to his family and introduced me to his auntie. You know, I'm African-American. They speak their mind. It was like, this is my friend Lazy from Africa. The woman was like, Lazy? Young man, why would you want to call yourself lazy? Don't do that to yourself. It's a very bad name. Don't call yourself that. So since then, that thing was in my head. As soon as I got home, I went on TV, started telling everybody, don't call me lazy. And I needed something that's opposite the word lazy. Yeah. And that's zeal.
Zeal, okay.
Because that's the real me. You understand?
Imagine,
I'm not a lazy man.
Imagine
no
you were Ashanti.
Yeah.
And they would have called you that in tree.
I mean, I can't have that.
Yeah.
So thank you, people, for understanding me and keep calling me Zeal. Please don't call me lazy. I'm begging you.
Just a for Zeal, man. Prodigal, your name is?
Prodigal is still Prodigal, man. Street regulator.
Still Prodigal?
Yeah, still Prodigal. Regulator, life negotiator, the chosen one after Jesus Christ, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, my
How
name,
did you the chosen one?
the chosen one after Jesus Christ.
Really?
There's nobody apart from me.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Prodigal
what I believe.
Bakupe.
Prodigal Bakupe.
Prodigal Bakupe.
Bakupe.
Show some love, man. That's the chosen one after Jesus Christ on the KSM Show. Where else can you find such guests?
Now, pastors about the movie.
What? Was it there? My name's Harden. And number four.
I know.
Reggie, were you a Reggie Rockstone?
Yes, I am.
The Rockstone? What's the
origin of my name actually comes from the Flintstones, the cartoon that you see on TV. Yeah. But the pre-step to my name comes from my partner, Freddie Funkstone.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, there was two of us. You know, you buy any me, but me I'm back. I don't know. And Freddie Funkstone, I always thought was a beautiful name. My original was Papa Jerry. Don't ask me why. and then I went to R2D2 when I was a breakdancer. But so I always said, yo, how can I find a name that sounds as fly as his name? So Freddie Funkstone, Reggie Rockstone. Okay. That's it.
That's it.
Sounds like a porn star.
What was the name?
Reginald.
Reginald
Osei. My Osei is double S. We're the only ones with a double S from your friend Ricky.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And another amazing story is about my name. How I came by my name. Reginald was not going to be my name. My mother was going to name me Enoch. So yeah, look at me. Enoch still. And my mother had a really a great sweet tooth. So when I was born, at the time, if you remember the baseball player Reggie Jackson had just come out with some candy, and his name was on there. So my father, in a hurry, in the hospital, was grabbing chocolate for my mother, and they'll be beside and say, what are you gonna name your son? Because my father was late to the hospital, so he just looked at the candy, and the name that came to his mind was Reggie. So he said Reggie. But then my mother tells me, like months later, they turned up at a barbecue with white people, and some dude was like, oh, what's your son's name? And my father said Reggie. And the white dude was like, asking Reginald? And my father said, no. My father didn't know the full version of Reggie.
That was the full name.
Yeah, he didn't know. You know, so I would have been Enoch, but today, praise God. Yep.
Enoch Rosto! I see.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, like I said, you know, I'm at the loss for words because I always wanted to meet you guys, man.
Amen.
Me a starstruck. I mean, especially what Reggie said when I see you on TV. Say, Charlie, I got a fellow
activated. Yeah,
but what happened, man? Let me take you guys back because somebody left.
Yeah.
Promsy left.
Promsy, yeah.
No, a few people left.
A few people left.
Not just Promsy. Actually, when we started, everybody know our story. It used to be 5 of us when we came out, 98. Friction Bone, the old me.
The dog?
That's
Chicago.
And Promsy and the dog.
Okay.
You know, so along the way, the dog died. And then the next thing we know, Friction had to go solo, Bone had to go to school, and then recently Promsy too decided to do a solo project. That's exactly what happened. Yeah. And we have to keep the train moving, you know, some way, somehow.
But it's great too, because normally when it starts as a group like that and some fall by the wayside or drop off, it affects the.
I know.
The Commodore.
You know.
In that situation, it gets bigger when somebody leaves.
Yeah, because they seem to always like. They keep going.
How the decision come about to get Reggie on board?
Wow.
That one I want.
A never-ending story. This story has been told in many ways, but it always remains the same. This story began on social media.
That's right.
This is how it all began, and you know, it was a tweet. I'm still trying to find this tweet. It's a legendary tweet. I think we should keep for when we are old, and say, look, this is how we set it off. It was a tweet on social media that caught the attention of folks. And me being anti-establishment, the minute you start doubting me, I'm pushing. And of course, at the same time, I'm sat at home with all of these accolades. You the grandpapa, you the this, but I'm not really, you know, affecting nothing. You know, yeah, I can rap. You know, that's cool. And they know me, blah, blah, blah. So I'm thinking, well, music is the one thing that we have in common. So how hard could that be? You know, me and them going in the studio. Besides, a collaboration with Reggie Rockstone and VIP was way overdue. You know, there was a 3. It was Obrafour, Lord Kenya, and my brothers. Besides the fact that I'm actually a friend of them, like I've known them forever. So it was really easy. So the transition came from a tweet, and then, boom, here we are. So I actually applied for the job.
You applied for the job?
I did. I applied for it. I was like, yo. I mean, he thought it was a joke, and then it became a reality. And it's like, now the question is, if I had gone into the studio and made 3 songs with VIP, it wouldn't have been a problem. It was just saying that I joined the group. You see, it's a mind thing. You know, what can't you say? Yeah, we are a collaboration now.
Yeah.
Oh, they made a song.
Yeah.
The minute you say, oh, I joined the group, hey! And then, of course, with social media now and everything, we knew to capitalize on the hype. So we knew the controversy would come. We were ready. And we used everything in the game. And then what we had to do now was deliver.
That's it.
So when you more now, where's the music? And you had this selfie. Boom, bam. That was it. And then after that, it was like, oh, what's next? Book of Hip Life. Wow.
Wow.
That's it right there.
Yeah, so that was the first thing that came out
when
you
joined. That was the first one, and it was a beautiful story because we connected with the younger folks, like you were saying, to stay relevant in the game. And we needed something that they all did.
That went.
And it went, you know. Yeah, so from there, it was like, let's keep it moving. And we just been winning awards and awards. Skolom, Damon. So that was a classic.
Skolom to date.
To date.
Charlie, and yes, I'm good too.
I know a classic. Yeah.
First, take a commercial break and then we'll come back.